My name is Aaron Taylor, and I am the Technical Director here at the Hardin County Schools Performing Arts Center. Normally, in the summer about now, the beginning of June, we would be so busy. We would have a ton of student volunteers in here, and they would be helping me build a set for Youth Theater of Hardin County. That's not happening this summer, and it's a shame, because one of my favorite parts of summer is that set building. When I've got kids in here and we can learn the basic principles of woodworking, but from a theater angle, those skills that they pick up, whether they want to build a doghouse later in life or build some shelves or a case for their books, we can help them do that. Teach them not to be afraid of working with wood. That's one of the benefits of what we do here in the summer. But as I said, we're not doing that. However, I do have the advantage this summer of having with me my three beautiful assistants. My daughter Ryan, my other daughter Harper, and behind the camera, River. And we decided with all of us here together, we still wanted to do that. We still wanted to work with wood and we wanted to build. So we pulled up a design I saw online several years ago, and we're going to follow those instructions and help you make your very own TARDIS. Keep watching. Okay, so there's three sides that are the same.
Yeah, and then the front one is different.
The front one has the door opening, but I think you construct it exactly the same way. So each door, all right, so let's say there's four sides.
Mm-hmm.
Those four sides each have, so write this on your cut list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Each uses 10 12-inch 1 by 4. 1 by 4. So we're actually building 8 of these panels,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So do we want to build one, make sure we know what the heck we're doing, or go ahead and like cut all these pieces? That's not going to change, right? We know we need that many pieces.
Well, even though we know we need them, we may not know how to attach them the best way. So I say go ahead and do one, and then once we know we've got it down, and
Make
we know
one
that
and
they'll
then
stay,
and then kind of do an assembly line.
Yeah.
All right. Why don't you go to the board and put the cut list on it so we don't lose track. And let's just focus on these for right now.
Okay.
So we're going to cut the pieces for just one of the panels, make sure we know what we're doing, and then we'll knock the rest of them out and start an assembly line putting them all together. Does that make sense?
There we go.
So you're lined up on that side of it, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So let that go. Keep your other hand wide and holding this against the fence. That's how you keep your cut straight.
Okay.
So you flip this out. Grab that. Pull the trigger nice and slow. And then let it go back. Flip it off. All right. Let's see if our two 78-inch pieces are pretty close. Nice. I'm going to mark this at a foot. I'm going to hand you a piece of wood here in a second. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this one where we want it, and then we're going to use this piece of wood as a stop so we don't have to measure 12 inches every time. So I'm going to line this one up. Okay, now I'm going to hold that in place.
This.
We're go like that. Now, can you squeeze that thing open and drop it down on the rail? Yeah, it's a stiff one.
There we go.
All right. Yeah, but the only thing you want to be careful of is not like slamming your wood up against there. So let's cut this one and see how it looks, and then we'll redo it. Looks good to me. Nice and easy. Good.
Ryan.
We need 4.
There's the other one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna cut big pieces now. All right, Harper, this is you.
Okay.
So left hand wide, always away from the blade, huh? Okay. Okay, so we've cut our pieces. Now we are ready to assemble. And the way we're going to do that, so when it lays out, just to show you, go ahead and put those pieces in there, Harper. Let's. So when this panel is completed, there'll be one at the top. And I think, according to his plans, they're spaced out like 18.5 inches. So it'll be something like that, all put together. And the window will be up there. So, very similar to a Broadway flat. So if we were doing theater and making a Broadway flat like this, you know, of course we'd have our corner blocks and our stiles holding all those together. But we want this as flat as possible on the back because we're going to put a covering on the back and we want it to lay flat. So what we're going to do is something kind of fun and new that we've been experimenting with that we learned on woodworking for mere mortals, and that is what, Harper?
Pocket holes.
All right, so how do we do that? What's a pocket hole?
A pocket hole is necessary. So we take this gadget and this little guy, go over here and measure our wood. So this one is in the 3/4 range.
So that just lets you know how to set your gauge?
Yes. So
So this
everything over here is 3/4, and so is our pilot drill. And then put this into. Am I going the right way?
Mm-hmm.
Into the drill. As we do this, we'll set this.
So this has little stops, so you know what you're doing. It's important to clamp it down tight.
But we mustn't cover these holes right here because that's where what I like to call the popcorn, aka the wood shavings, that's where they escape.
So it's just a little jig that allows you to. So what did you create? Look, a little pocket hole. So what you do is then you line this up like that, and you screw your hole right there, connects to there, gives you a good strong connection. So what we're going to do is we got to put pocket holes in all of these. We're going to do that, and then we'll start assembling it and show you what it looks like. Pocket holes coming along nicely. Okay, we're getting ready to do our first assembly. So this should be, let me see. This is 19 inches wide. Oh, nice. Okay, so let's put the bottom one on, and then you can see what we did. We cut a couple spacers. They're supposed to be how far between them, Harper?
15 and 1/8 of it.
So I just used some scrap 2x4 so that we can make our spacers. So we'll attach the bottom, make sure it's good and flush and square, and then we'll use our spacers, and at least we know it'll be uniformly spaced. So we're going to put this one together and see what we got.
Okay.
So we got the bottom one on, and now we're using our spacers, nice and flush and tight, to make sure we're at our distance. So Harper's going to put a little glue on that, and then we're going to clamp this down, pocket hole that and that side, and then that's 2 out of 5. And if you use too much, whatever. Make slime out of it. Don't worry about drips. Get the angle you need. Yeah. Hey, if it's not a little bit messy, it's not working. So we're going to space him in there. We good and tight against everything?
Yep.
Looks like it. All right, we're going to clamp that and pocket hole it down, and then do it 3 more times. First panel almost done. Getting ready to add on the top one.
So we finished the first panel's frame.
Feels good. Feels sturdy.
It looks sturdy.
Nice and light. Okay. 7 more of those.
That's what Aaron is working on.
What,
Putting some wood.
I did.
That's right there.
Fair enough.
This is what Harper's working on. She is digging holes in some wood. You can hear Harper doing what she's doing. Yeah, so this is made, and yeah, they've made this so far. That's all they made. Bye, guys.
So we've proven that we know what we're doing and built 1 panel. So now, is it okay?
I think so.
I'm glad I'm using my old phone. Now that we've proven we know what sizes we need and we know all that, thanks to Woodworking for Mere Mortals, we have gone and cut all of the 12-inch pieces we need, and I've cut over there all the 78-inch pieces we need to make all of our panels. Now, what we're going to do is, while I was cutting them, Harper was getting a head start on pocket holes. So she's going to keep doing those. I'll take what she's done and start putting another panel together. But first, we're getting a little dusty, so Vincent is going to take care of eating some of this sawdust for us. So I'm going to start putting one together, and we'll check back in a little bit.
Bye.
So, as you can see, we're moving ahead. There's 3 panels over there. So I'm working on panel number 5. Pocket holes. You can see the stack in front of you there, what she has left. So once once I finish this panel, Harper's gonna clean up and we're gonna go get some lunch. River, nice job.
Thank you.
Ryan, you good?
That's her.
All right, we'll check back with you.
Bye.